In the deadliest conflict the world has ever seen, every nation brought its own weapons to the fight. This is a complete look at all the handguns used by every country during World War II, sidearms that carried soldiers into battle and changed the course of history. Colt M1911A1, the classic American muscle. This .45 caliber beast was the standard U.S. sidearm, famous for its heavy recoil and undeniable stopping power. Luger P08, the ultimate war trophy. With its unique toggle lock action and distinctive grip angle, this was the most coveted souvenir for Allied troops. Walther P38, the modern replacement. This advanced German pistol introduced a double-action trigger system that set the standard for all future combat handguns. Tokarev TT-33, the Soviet workhorse. Simple, rugged, and firing a high-velocity round, it was built to function in the mud and freeze of the Eastern Front. WW Mk4, a British icon. This top-break revolver was known for its quick reloading speed and the stout .38 caliber rounds that kept the Empire fighting. Browning High Power, a revolution in capacity. Holding 13 rounds, this design was so effective it was the only pistol widely used by both the Allies and the Axis. Nambu Type 14, the Samurai's sidearm. While it looked like a Luger, its internal design was unique to Japan, though it suffered from weak springs and magazine issues. Beretta M1934, Italy's favorite compact. Simple, robust, and incredibly reliable, this 380 automatic was a prized possession among Italian officers. Mauser C96 broom handle, the broom handle. With its magazine in front of the trigger and a wooden stock holster, it was an old-school legend still seeing action in the 1940s. Nagant M1895, the gas-sealed revolver. Its unique cylinder moved forward to seal the gap, giving it a velocity boost and allowing it to be effectively silenced. Walther PPK, sleek and concealable. Favored by high-ranking German officers and pilots, this compact pistol eventually became a pop culture icon. WW Victory model, the unsung hero of Lend-Lease. Over 500,000 of these Parkerized revolvers were shipped across the ocean to arm British and Commonwealth forces. Enfield No. 2 MKI, the tanker's choice. This British revolver often featured a spurless hammer to prevent it from snagging on uniforms inside cramped tank turrets. FP-45 Liberator, the psychological weapon. A crude, single-shot pistol dropped to resistance fighters, intended to be used just once to steal a better gun from the enemy. Welrod Silenced Pistol, the assassin's tool. A bolt-action pistol with an integral suppressor designed specifically for British special operations and covert elimination. Vis 35 Radom, the Polish masterpiece. Often considered one of the finest handguns of the war, the Germans happily took over its production after invading Poland. Nambu Type 94, infamously dangerous. Known for its exposed sear bar, this Japanese pistol could accidentally fire just by squeezing the side of the gun. Colt M1917 revolver, the pinch hitter. When the US ran short on 1911s, this heavy revolver stepped up, firing the same .45 automatic ammo using half-moon clips. SNW M1917 revolver, Smith & Wesson's heavy hitter, a large-frame revolver that provided 6 rounds of .45 ACP stopping power to American doughboys and GIs. Steyr M1912, the Steyr Hahn, an Austrian classic fed by stripper clips, recognized by its durability and distinct angular shape. FN Model 1910, the history maker. Famous for starting World War I, this compact pistol was still widely used by European officers decades later during World War II. FN Model 1922, the extended version. A larger variant of the Model 1910, this was widely issued to police and military forces across occupied Europe. Ladi L35, Finland's tank. Built to withstand the freezing Arctic, this pistol was totally enclosed to keep out ice, dirt, and snow. Mac Mellel 1935A, the French Legionnaire. A distinctively painted, smooth-shooting pistol that heavily influenced later Swiss designs. Colt M1903, pocket hammerless, the general's choice. Sleek, snag-free, and reliable, this was the standard issue for U.S. general officers, including Eisenhower and Patton. Sauer 38H, a hidden gem of German engineering. It featured an advanced internal hammer and a decocking lever that was years ahead of its time. Mauser HSC, the Art Deco pistol. With sleek lines and a semi-exposed hammer, it was a stylish and direct competitor to the Walther PPK. Astra 600, the Spanish mercenary, a compact tubular blowback pistol manufactured in neutral Spain specifically for the German military. Glicenti Model 1910, a complex Italian. While it looked solid, it used a complicated mechanism and fired a weaker version of the 9mm round. Bodeo Model 1889, the Italian Old Guard. An antique design with a folding trigger, it remained in service long after it should have retired. Type 26 revolver, Japan's first modern pistol. A double-action, only break-top revolver that saw service from the Russo-Japanese War all the way to the Pacific Theater. High-standard HDM, the OSS Whisper, a silent .22 caliber pistol used by American operatives for the covert elimination of sentries and guard dogs. Ruby Pistol, the mass-produced holdover, a simple, heavy Spanish design used by the French in World War I and dragged back out for the second round. Star Model B, the Spanish 1911. It looked just like a Colt, but fired 9mm rounds and lacked the grip safety. The Nazis bought them in droves. CZ-27, the Czech captive. After the occupation, hundreds of thousands of these reliable blowback pistols were churned out for the German war machine. Fehmarn 37M, Hungarian quality, a well-made pistol adopted by the Luftwaffe, often distinguished by a unique finger rest on the magazine. Raston Gasser M1898, the relic of an empire, an Austro-Hungarian revolver that was mechanically complex but incredibly robust, still serving in the Balkans. Maz 1873, Chamelot Delvine, the Desperado, a black powder era revolver pulled from deep storage by the French resistance when nothing modern was available. Walther PP, the police pistol. The larger brother of the PPK, it was the first successful double-action semi-automatic pistol in the world. Husqvarna M40, the Swedish heavy, a licensed copy of the Finnish Ladi, this pistol was built like a tank to survive the harsh Scandinavian climate.